Here is the prologue for Mushroom Quest, the original Minecraft story, on the Discord. The Discord link is below, as well as the link to the Google Drive if you just want to play along on there while I'm doing live streams or you want to watch these videos. Feel free. It starts out, the drone of the projector in Mr. Harrison's history class was a familiar lullaby, a steady undercurrent to Liam's waking dreams. Outside the window, beyond the brick walls of Northwood High, the sky was a canvas of pale blue, begging for clouds to scud across it. But Liam wasn't watching the clouds. He was picturing the beach miles away where the air tasted of salt and freedom. His recurring dream was always the same. Stretched out on the warm sand, the rhythmic whisper of waves a constant companion, he'd watch the planes. Not the giant commercial jets, but the smaller agile ones. The private planes, gliders, sometimes even a distant biplane, tracing arcs against the endless blue. He imagined the pilot, a tiny figure in the cockpit, seeing the world laid out like a vast, unfolding map. He longed for that perspective, that sense of infinite horizon, far from the rigid lines of textbooks and the predictable rhythm of his suburban life. He'd feel a strange, exhilarating lightness, a sensation of soaring without wings, the wind rushing past him even in his sleep. He'd sketched planes in the margins of his notebooks, filled pages with designs for improbable flying machines, and spent hours online watching videos of takeoffs and landings. The beach was his sanctuary, the place where the sky felt closest, where the roar of an engine wasn't noise, but a promise of distant lands. He craved the feeling of being small against something vast, yet capable of navigating its immensity. The final bell shrieked, tearing him from his reverie. Backpack slung over one shoulder, Liam joined the stream of students pouring out of the building. The afternoon sun was a harsh glare on the asphalt in the parking lot. He slid into the passenger seats of his mom's old sedan, the air inside still thick with the day's heat. Rough day, his mom asked, pulling out of the lot. Liam just grunted, his mind already drifting back to the beach, to the effortless ascent of a small plane he'd seen last weekend, a silver speck against the cerulean. He closed his eyes, replaying the moment, feeling the familiar tug of longing. A sudden, piercing horn, a blinding flash of white light, impossibly bright, impossibly close. The sickening screech of tires fighting a losing battle against momentum. A violent, gut-wrenching lurch. This world spun, a kaleidoscope of shattered glass and twisted metal, compressed into a single agonizing second. Then a sharp metallic thunk as his head hit something hard. The world went silent. Not the peaceful silence of the beach, but a suffocating, heavy quiet. He felt himself falling, not soaring, but sinking into an infinite, formless dark. The salt air vanished, replaced by nothing. The roar of engines, the whisper of waves, the drone of the projector, all gone. There was only a profound, echoing void. He tried to move, to open his eyes, to find the light, but his body wouldn't respond. Sorry, I don't know where the stream just went. That wasn't on purpose. I swear. He was suspended, although it was good timing. Adrift, in a timeless, spaceless expanse. The dream of flight was replaced by an endless descent into unconsciousness. Then, slowly, agonizingly, a sensation. Not light, not sound, but a presence. A texture. Rough. He felt something against his hand, something solid yet yielding. He pushed. A block. He was standing. He opened his eyes. The world was different, shall we say. Every tree, every patch of grass, square. Every cloud in the impossibly blue, pixelated sky was made of perfect geometric cubes. The sun, a stark, square orb, hung unmoving. There was no sound of cars, no distant planes, no familiar hum of a classroom, only the gentle, ambient rustle of leaves, the soft thud of his feet on the blocky ground. He looked at his hand. It, too, was blocky, simplified. A strange primal urge stirred within him. He looked to the nearest tree, its trunk a stack of rough-hewn brown blocks. He raised his blocky hand, and he punched. The wood splintered, then vanished, replaced by a smaller floating cube. He picked it up. It felt real. The void was gone. The beach, the plains, the accident, all distant echoes. This new world was stark, immediate, and demanding. He was alone, but for the first time in a long time, he felt a strange sense of agency. The sun was setting, casting long, blocky shadows. He needed shelter. He needed to build. The game had begun. The end. So catch me on Discord, catch me on Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it. I'll be here, I'll be live streaming, and I'll be making these videos. So if you don't want to follow along on Discord where we have events, like today, or next stream, I might make it into video. I'm going to make a craft. So I do crafts and I do Minecraft on stream. So I have some good paper, mixed media paper, and I'm going to make a craft for health for Liam, as there was an event in the Discord last night where we drew some cards. So I have cards and I have dice and a Pokeball, a Great Ball. So it's kind of like Dungeons and Dragons, where we're gonna try to make a bunch of random stuff happen. I'm trying to get bots in. I have crayons too to do crafts, arts and crafts. And then I have beads as well. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Check out the live streams if you can, or you can go back and watch those. The quality, unfortunately, on some of them is pretty bad. But I did just get this world up in the realm. So if you want to be added to the realm, go ahead and join the Discord. And then I can add you into the realm so that you can play on here. And it's like a whole world. We have quests and there's lots of fun stuff to do. So, yep, check it out. Anyway, catch you another time. Bye.